conference podcasting. It's a phrase that's showing up more often in event planning conversations, conference proposals, and marketing discussions. But what does it actually mean? Is it recording keynote sessions? Is it live streaming? Is it a branded podcast that happens to be at an event? Today, we're cutting through the buzzwords and breaking down exactly what conference podcasting is, how it works, and why event planners are increasingly viewing it as an essential part of their own event strategy. Welcome to From Mic to Market, the podcast where we explore innovative ways businesses, brands, and event professionals can amplify their message and extend their reach. I'm your host, Juana Lewis, and today we're answering a question we've been hearing more and more often. What exactly is conference podcasting? If you've heard the term but aren't quite sure what it means, this episode's for you. So, let's start with the simplest definition. Conference podcasting is the process of capturing valuable audio and video content at your live event and transforming it into a professional podcast. That content could include speaker interviews, sponsor conversations, attendee stories, panel discussions, keynote highlights, and expert insights gathered throughout the event. Think of it as giving your conference a microphone that keeps working long after the closing session ends. Some events only need a handful of interviews. Others may want a full-scale coverage across multiple days with live streaming, social clips, and daily recap episodes. The beauty is that the format can be tailored to fit the size and goals of the event. So, how does conference podcasting work? Well, one of the biggest misconceptions is that conference podcasting creates extra work for the event organizers or booth participants. In reality, a professional production team handles most of the heavy lifting. The process usually begins before the event even starts. During the planning phase, the production team works with organizers to identify key speakers, sponsors, exhibitors, and attendees who should be featured. Interview schedules are created, talking points are developed, and logistics are mapped out. Good planning is what transforms a collection of recordings into a polished content strategy. Then comes the event itself. A producer arrives on site with professional portable recording equipment designed specifically for business conference environments. Whether interviews happen on the exhibit floor, backstage, or in a dedicated media area, the goal is the same. Capture clean, professional audio and video despite the noise and activity surrounding the event. Some conferences even choose to live stream portions of the content, allowing remote audiences to participate in real time. The real magic happens after the event. Once the conference ends, the production process begins. Raw recordings are edited, cleaned up, mixed, and assembled into professional podcast episodes. Show notes are written, metadata is optimized, episodes are formatted for publishing, and then the content is distributed to major podcast platforms where audiences can access them anytime. The best conference podcasting teams can often deliver finished content within 24 hours after the event wraps up. That means your audience is still energized from the event while your content is already reaching them again. So, who benefits most? Conference podcasting isn't for every event. Mainly, it's designed for organizations that already understand the value of the conversations happening at their conferences. That includes conference organizers looking to extend attendee engagement, trade show managers who want to offer sponsors something beyond booth traffic, association leaders who want to keep members engaged throughout the year rather than only during an annual meeting, and corporate event planners who need measurable content assets that demonstrate return on investment to leadership teams. In each case, podcasting transforms an event from a moment in time into a library of valuable content. So next comes choosing the right partner. Let's be honest, not all podcast producers are equipped for live event environments. Recording in a conference setting requires flexibility, speed, technical expertise, and the ability to adapt when schedules inevitably change. When evaluating conference podcasting providers, look for a team that understands live events, can work seamlessly with your event staff, and has a proven process for delivering content quickly. Because at the end of the day, your event only happens once. You need a partner who knows how to capture it without missing the moments that matter. So let's recap. Conference podcasting captures valuable event conversations and turns them into professional podcast content. The process includes planning, on-site recording, post-production, and distribution. This helps extend the lifespan of conference content and increases attendee, sponsor, and member engagement. A quality production partner can deliver polished episodes quickly, often within 24 hours after the event. The right podcast strategy transforms your event from a one-time experience into ongoing content that continues creating value. As conferences continue evolving, organizers are looking for ways to maximize every piece of content they create. Conference podcasting is one of the most effective ways to extend your event's reach, increase engagement, and create lasting value for attendees and sponsors alike. If you've been curious about how conference podcasting can fit into your next event, now is the perfect time to start a conversation. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of From Mic to Market. We'll see you next week.